Hello guys, it's me V Clifto, and by the title you can tell I'm back. I apologize that I haven't been making videos in a long time. It's probably been about a month or so since I've made my last video, and I'd like to apologize. I have a few reasons why I haven't been able to make a video. So that's what this video is about, is why I haven't been making videos and I guess my future plans. Alright, so about a month ago, my computer broke. That's what happened. My computer broke. I kind of got pissed at it when I was trying to make my Fizz guide, and I accidentally broke my computer. So I couldn't make a video on that. And then I tried playing on my brother's computer, and that's how I got my Fizz guide, but he kind of didn't want me making any more videos because I don't know, he's very personal about his computer or something like that, and he didn't want me to be on the computer. So that's it. After making the first guide, I hadn't been able to make a guide afterwards, and so that was the first reason why I wasn't making videos. And then my computer was almost fixed, and me and my dad went out to Minnesota for a week to visit with my uncle. My uncle is currently dying with colon cancer. And so we went out there and visited him. He likes to go hunting, so this was probably going to be his last hunting trip. So we went out there and we hunted with him. It was fun. It was nice to see him, and I think he enjoyed the visit from us. Before, sometimes when you get that kind of, when you know you're going to die from colon cancer or any kind of cancer, it easily brings depression into people. So he seemed kind of depressed at certain times. Sometimes he was in a good mood, sometimes he was in a bad mood. It just depended on how he was feeling at the time. So, and I think it was a good idea that we actually went out to visit him before he died, and also to kind of let him have kind of like his last, not like a last wish, but it was kind of like have a good time, good memory of us going hunting for the last time together. And I mean, it was fun. Well, the trip was interesting. I'm going to talk about the trip because I can make this video as long as I want and whatever. I'll tell you what the gameplay is in a soon. But so we started up not last Wednesday, but the Wednesday before that. And on the way up, when we're about halfway, we were in Kansas, and it was dark, and my dad hit a buck. It was a nice buck, but the deer kind of did some funky stuff. He ran into the road like he was going to run all the way across, and then he turned around at the last minute. My dad just clipped him in the ass, and it just destroyed the radiator. So we barely got to a O'Reilly's parking lot before we ran out of water in the radiator. After a long travel, or a little bit of a long travel, it was a kind of an adventure getting there. But once we got there, we had to sleep there for the night. It was about 40 degrees, and I was sleeping on a hard part of the car. Very uncomfortable. We finally, in the morning, got the radiator, and we fixed everything with the car as best we could to get us to Minnesota, where my uncle lives. So we did that, and so, I mean, that was the first part of the adventure. While we're out there, we went to a Cabela's, if you know what that is. Or if you don't know what that is, it's a kind of like a sports and out. It's kind of like an academy, but it's all like hunting and fishing. It's only hunting and fishing and other stuff like that. It's actual sport, like outdoor sports and stuff like that. Not football and basketball, but like hunting, fishing, that good stuff. Along the way back, my uncle's truck somehow started to fail. So when we had to tow that back, so that's the second part of the adventure. Then I met an old friend out there that I met a couple summers ago, and found out he had a kid. That's kind of weird to find out just randomly, but I found out he had a kid about a little bit ago. So it was interesting. We spent some time with him. And then we started on our trip. The day before we came back, we went on a pheasant hunt. It was kind of nice. I killed most of the pheasants. I'm actually a pretty good shot with a shotgun, but my uncle and my dad were kind of letting me take at least the first shots. And I'm pretty good at it. And they said at the end of the thing, like, if we ever do it again, not to give me any more chances or anything like that. So we got up to getting 19 pheasants, and it was nice. And then we got back last Wednesday night at around 10 o'clock. So then my dad got my computer fixed like just the other day, and I made this gameplay right here was my first game on the Summoner's Rift. It was interesting. I played Miss Fortune. I don't really play Miss Fortune much. I just wanted to play her. It was a good first game. I don't really know how I did. All right. I don't play her much. I'm not really that good at her, but I think I did all right toward the end. So what's my future schedule? Wednesday, I plan on bringing a Darius build. I need to actually record the gameplay because the video I was intending to make kinda didn't turn out too well. I did pretty well in lane, and then it kind of went downhill. My team kind of fed, and it kind of went downhill, and then we ended up losing. I don't mind showing a losing game. I just don't want to show a game where I did really well in lane, and then it was like my team just fed one person, and that guy just pretty much demolished our team, and we couldn't kill him fast enough, and it was just stupid. So I'm probably just going to make another build video. I've been doing pretty well with Darius, and I like him, so that's what I'm pretty much going to do. Then after that, I'm actually going to plan on doing every video every Monday and Wednesday like I was doing before my computer broke. I'm going to try to leave. What I'm going to start doing now is I'm actually going to do a position at a time. So Wednesday will be my or this coming Wednesday will be my top lane build, and then I'm gonna go to support. So in my Darius build video, please put a support you'd like to see. If I don't get too many supports in there, I will do a blitz guide, and then I'll do a ADC, a mid laner, jungler, top laner, and just go through the list of positions and try to get one of each, so I don't keep doing all bottom lane people or all 80 carries, all supports, because there's a lot of different champions people like to watch. So yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing. So I guess that's pretty much the biggest update I have, or that's the full of my update. I don't have much more news. I hope you enjoyed the video and the gameplay. Probably not the best gameplay, but it's whatever. I was going to give you my first game back on in like about 2 weeks. I was playing a little bit, but my first game on in the last 2 weeks. So I hope you enjoy it. If you did, please leave a like button. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and all that good stuff. And this has been V Clifto, and I'm signing off. Stay cool, my friends.